Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paddy Outback, and objectively speaking, I am a terrible moto vlogger. There are many reasons for this. For a start, my complete lack of any mechanical knowledge pertaining to the maintenance and upkeep of motorcycles is, well, a pretty big reason as to why. Beyond, I suppose, doing an oil change, adjusting my chain, lubing my chain, I can do that really basic stuff that you could teach a 5-year-old to do. Anything after that, I'm done. If anything goes wrong, I take the bike down to the dealership and go, will you fix it? There's a noise in the thing, here's my wallet. That's how I maintain a motorcycle. I'm actually planning for a big trip next week, as I've mentioned in previous videos, and I have been watching Amanda Zito's videos looking for tips and stuff as to what I should be doing, and every time I watch one, I think of some completely obvious thing that I have forgotten to do, such as a first aid kit, for example. And I'm really disgusted with myself that I didn't think of a first aid kit. I'm a registered nurse, for God's sake. I really should have thought of that. I've also had issues with remembering to have a toolkit, for example, cable ties, duct tape, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm probably not going to need any of that stuff. I have a new bike and the V-Strom is famously hard and suited towards, long distance travels, but something might go wrong, and if I hadn't actually watched other people's videos, I would have been in big trouble. Anyway, my lack of knowledge and general shitness is what brings me to the topic of today's video. And that is this ridiculous notion that seems to, pervade society in general, not just the motovlogging community, is that you must be absolutely perfect at everything. Well, no, you don't need to be perfect at everything. It is perfectly okay to suck at something. Like I said, I'm useless mechanically, and I've actually made a couple of videos recently where I have done, basic mechanical stuff like, even calling it mechanical is a bit of a stretch, but done things like installed bar risers and stuff like that and put pannier bags on. And I hate doing them because I am in no way qualified to be making any sort of an instructional video. And every time I've done so, I've tried to not make it instructional. I will intentionally just time-lapse through all of the things that I'm doing, with regards to the installation of the various parts, just so people don't actually think that this is me saying, this is a definitive how-to guide to do this, because it certainly isn't. And what would happen if I made videos like that is I would be getting told that I'm wrong. Now, I'm wrong about an awful lot of stuff an awful lot of the time, and so are you. It's just a part of the human condition. The problem people have, I guess, is that they always have to be right. Now, I'm probably guilty of this as much as anyone else. I think we've all been in a position in our lives when we have certain ideas about something, and when challenged on those ideas, it's not a pleasant thing. It's something that people tend to take personally, or like it's some sort of a personal attack. Now, I understand that if I was to make a video about how to do something with regards to a motorcycle, I'd almost certainly be wrong, and people would tell me. And even knowing that I'm wrong, it still kind of hurts when somebody in the comment section is going, actually mate, you did that wrong. It's something that I think the human brain doesn't like to be told, and that's fair enough. But the whole pursuit of rightness, shall we say, it's not just the people making the videos that are guilty of that. It's also a common thread in the comment section of any YouTube video. It's not just motorcycle content. If you go on any Facebook comment section, it's, my political beliefs are different to yours, therefore you're wrong. Well, how is that? Politics, for example, is an extremely subjective thing, and in many political issues there is no right or wrong. Secondly, I think we can all agree that being told you're wrong in the comment section of a Facebook article, for example, is the leading cause of people seeing the light about things and changing their views. Not. But what I can't get, I think it's just something, I know it might just be me here, but what's wrong with being wrong about something? You know, everybody is wrong at least once a day, once an hour, probably once every couple of minutes in my case. And what's wrong with that? You know, it's okay to not be right about something. It's okay to suck at something. I suck at motorcycle maintenance. That's fine. I do a job that's not very mechanically minded, and when it comes to a skill set, the skills I need for my work as a mental health nurse are completely different to the skills required to, for example, make an instructional motorcycle video about, you know, changing levers or doing a service or whatever. Totally different skill set, just not the same thing, and that's fine. I know nothing about that sort of stuff, and that's perfectly okay. And if you know nothing about that sort of stuff, that's also okay. Time and time again, I have seen comments in YouTube videos which make me a little bit nauseous, frankly. It's, you know, you'd see somebody who makes a claim about something or, you know, makes instructions about how to do something, and you have some guy in the comment section going, "Oh no, you're wrong, you're stupid, blah blah blah." Well, you're not. You're not stupid if you don't know something. If you don't know something, it means you just don't know it. Right? Like, I don't know much about rocket science. Does that make me stupid? No, it doesn't. It's a specialised kind of area. It's the same thing with motorcycle maintenance and stuff. It's either a skill set you have because you've had the opportunity to learn it, or you've had the need to learn it, or you've had the time to tinker away in your garage and figure it out yourself. However, I've not had that time. And again, like I said, my career is a completely different skill set to anything that you would see in a motorcycle video here, which means I'm not going to be very good at it. Doesn't make me stupid. To sum up, I think people just need to give each other a bit of a break. If you see something in a video that you don't agree with, it is okay to not agree with it. It is not okay to belittle or berate that person because they don't know something, or they've made an honest mistake or a simple error about something. That kind of makes you a dick. And nobody likes a dick. So if you are going to challenge what somebody says, or question something that somebody has done in a video or said in a comment section, there's a right way to do it. You know, being respectful, saying, actually, I believe this is the case, and if you can maybe provide a source to back up your argument, as is demonstrated here by this person who actually is an expert in what they're talking about, as opposed to, you're wrong, I did it this way, fuck you. That's what's wrong with the internet these days. It just does my head in. So, you know, be nicer to each other. Because nobody needs that sort of stress in their lives. Nobody needs to be putting up with that crap. And secondly, you, if you are the sort of person that has to be right all the time, you don't need that sort of stress in your life, because how exhausting is that, being on this one-man bloody trip to constantly prove everyone wrong? Like, how much time and energy does that take? And do you not have better things to be doing with your life? Just a thought. Anyway, I'll catch you again soon, folks. Good luck.